Did you know that reports of UFO sightings have surged globally, with thousands recorded each year? These mysterious observations spark curiosity and debate among skeptics and believers alike. What are these unidentified objects, and why do they captivate our imaginations so intensely? Could they be mere misinterpretations of natural phenomena, or do they signify something far more profound and otherworldly? Dolores Cannon, a pioneering figure in the fields of past life regression and extraterrestrial research, dove deep into these mysteries. Through her work, she uncovered startling connections between humans and extraterrestrial beings, suggesting a long-standing relationship influencing our spiritual and physical evolution. In her book, The Custodians Beyond Abduction, Cannon explores these themes, offering insights into the nature of UFO encounters and their significance for humanity. In this journey, we meet a person, reminiscent of Cannon's clients, who experiences a series of unexplainable, life-altering UFO sightings. These encounters, initially dismissed as illusions or coincidences, gradually unveil a pattern, suggesting a deliberate, intelligent interaction from beyond our world. Through regressive hypnosis sessions with Cannon, the individual uncovers forgotten or suppressed memories of direct communication with extraterrestrial entities. This person came from a family with strong religious beliefs in Karachi, Pakistan. She was caught at a young age in a social system that saw her more as a housewife than as a possible intellectual leader. Her world was so busy that the noise of the streets drowned out the whispers of her dreams, which went beyond the limits of Earth to the mysteries of the universe. In this setting, where she felt like she would spend her future in a kitchen, her interest in the stars and the English language turned into a silent rebellion. Star Trek's depictions of faraway worlds made her imagine herself among the stars, talking to people from advanced civilizations. 5 times a day, she whispered prayers. They weren't just for spiritual comfort. They were also for a life where she could connect different worlds, like the TV characters she admired. It looked like the universe was paying close attention to her silent requests. An arranged marriage, which is common in her culture, was the unexpected thing happened. While it was supposed to be just the start of becoming an adult, it set her on a path that would lead her to encounters with mysterious UFOs and alien intelligence. There was more to her desire to keep learning than just academics. She was looking for the language that would connect her to the universe and help her unlock the secrets she so desperately wanted to know. Her arrival in the United States was a big change from what she knew to what she didn't know. She lost faith in her fairy tales when she saw the stark difference between her imagined American dream and the real world. She went through personal turmoil, questioned social norms, and broke free from the restrictions of her past life. The loneliness and problems she faced pushed her to become more awake. This is similar to how many people who have seen or heard UFOs say they felt completely alone and confused before they had a big shift in their consciousness and understanding of their place here and in the universe. She kept looking to the universe for answers and meaning, not just as a place to escape, but also as a way to find direction and learn new things. Even though her story is unique, it is a good example of the human alien, has been studying testing the limits of earthly life and accepting a connection that goes beyond what we know about our existence. UFOs and alien encounters can help us learn more about our interstellar heritage and destiny. One interesting thing happened to her in late 2011 on a clear night in Huntsville, Alabama. She saw a structured craft that was very bright and hovering above her backyard. This event happened at the same time as a very important astronomical alignment who was linked to a rare cosmic event that was predicted in ancient texts, which suggests that the meeting was planned in advance. Ancient texts, like the Mayan calendar, often reference astronomical alignments and their significance in marking important temporal epochs. The Mayan long count calendar ended a cycle in December 2012, which some interpreted as signifying a major cosmic event. As her journey went on, she met things that she said were not of this world. These beings often showed up on certain dates, like equinoxes and solstices, when she was deeply meditating, which suggests that they were connected to cosmic cycles and energies. Their appearances were not random. They were timed to coincide with important events in the sky, which suggests that they knew a lot about the universe and how it works. During these meetings, she said that the beings had unique traits such as long faces, big expressive eyes, and a calm demeanor that gave off an air of wisdom and peace. These beings talked to each other telepathically and shared information about the universe, how all living things are connected, and how humans are spiritually growing. One meeting that changed everything happened on the night of the December solstice in 2013. Somehow, she was dragged outside, where she saw a lot of different lights in the sky, making complicated patterns. She later learned that these lights weren't just a show. They were a way of talking, sending complicated messages. These events had a huge impact on her, leading her to learn more about her own mind and the nature of reality. These things made her think about the limits of normal science and showed her how much the universe could hold. The dates and detailed descriptions she gave for each encounter with these beings from other worlds made her experiences more interesting and real, suggesting that they weren't just random occurrences, but rather planned parts of a larger interaction between her and the aliens. Her story is full of dates, names, and strange events that give us a glimpse into the complicated and often hidden links between humans and the alien visitors. It suggests a deeper, more complex web of interactions that continue to amaze and stump us. In the middle of her journey, she had an amazing realization that connected her life's work with mysterious stories from ancient civilizations and alien intelligence. As she went further in her career as a scientist, studying the reaches of space and the complexities of quantum physics, she had a series of profound UFO encounters that went against what most people thought was possible. Her experiences, which were similar to those found in a lot of Dolores Cannon's research, made it seem like these aliens weren't just watching human evolution. They were actively taking part in it and helping our collective consciousness grow. She started to see the moon not only as a physical thing to study, but also as a way to learn about how Earth and other celestial bodies interact with each other in the universe as a whole. Her meetings with aliens gave her a broader view. They showed her that the moon and other planetary bodies had been staging grounds for advanced civilizations in the past, long before people started to look to the stars. The more she interacted with these aliens, the more she learned about the history of our universe. She discovered old technologies and civilizations that once thrived on Earth and beyond. It was a story about waking up to the fact that humans are part of a much bigger, grander cosmic play, where ancient knowledge and guidance from other planets play a big role in shaping our fate among the stars. She got across a strong message through her story, that we can only find out about the universe and its mysteries by exploring our own fears, hopes, and deepest selves. Her life is proof of the endless possibilities that lie ahead when you dare to go beyond what you know. It should inspire you to embrace the unknown, whether it's in the stars above or in your own soul. She talked about the illusion of separation, which is a theme that runs through both ancient spiritual teachings and modern quantum theory. This shows that, at its core, everything and everyone is connected in a very complex way. During her meditation in the enigmatic landscapes of Lake Titicaca, she encountered celestial beings that transcended the conventional boundaries of physical reality. She said that the special vibrational frequencies of sacred places helped her have these experiences by connecting her energy with the universe and giving her deep spiritual insights. She didn't just visit magical places on Earth. She also interacted with beings from other stars, indicating that there is a worldwide web of life that goes far beyond our planet. As she learned more about the universe's mysteries, she thought about what quantum physics meant. She recognized similarities between this field and the ancient spiritual teachings that emphasize the interconnectedness of everything. Even though most scientists don't believe in metaphysical ideas, She noticed that her spiritual beliefs were slowly affecting her work, especially when she was exploring the unknown in space. Her ideas about UFOs and life beyond Earth were not just theoretical musings. They were based on real-life experiences and observations she had made in the aerospace field. She discussed instances where unidentified forces appeared to influence space missions. Even though her co-workers were skeptical at first, they started to open up to her about their own strange experiences, which made her even more sure that there was a connection between the universe and the human race that went beyond what science could explain. In one of her encounters, she sees a spacecraft outside her house that is unlike anything humans have ever seen before. This craft seemed to blend in with its surroundings, which suggests an advanced technology that may have come from other planets. The vehicle and its driver seem to be one, with an organic quality. Although she is skeptical and interested, she confirms the sighting by looking into her rearview mirror. This shows that it is still there, despite her initial doubts. She looks for similar unmanned aerial vehicles or drones on the internet because this experience interests her, but she can't find anything that matches what she saw. This lack of connection with known man-made objects makes her more sure that the being she encountered was alien. Thanks to a CIA document she found that had been made public, only in 2017 this 1983 document became public, reinforcing the notion that the world we perceive is a holographic projection. It means that people actively shape their reality through consciousness. The details of this idea of holographic reality and how the mind works in a binary way, turning thoughts into real three-dimensional experiences, structures inside the brain, such as the hippocampus and thalamus, help this change happen by turning binary data into a holographic experience of reality. The logical and creative parts of the brain work together to make our thoughts and experiences real. This complicated process shows how important subconscious alignment is in creating our individual and collective realities. The idea of vibration and frequency, using old knowledge that talks about beings with higher vibrations. In ancient stories, these beings were often portrayed as gods or celestial beings. They have knowledge and skills that humans can't even begin to understand. The discussion suggests that humans need to raise their vibrational frequency in order to interact with these beings from higher dimensions or to travel through the universe. This goes against the common sci-fi trope of hostile alien encounters. Instead, it imagines a universe where a higher vibrational state is the same thing as advanced consciousness and peaceful coexistence. It urges everyone to raise their vibrational frequency in order to find out the secrets of the universe and how we are connected to it. If extraterrestrials exist and visit Earth, they likely operate at a higher frequency, potentially offering assistance rather than harm. This point of view fits with the idea that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations would have both better technology and higher consciousness, which would affect how they interact with humans. Let's go into more detail about DNA, calling it a fractal antenna that is deeply linked to quantum physics. People can interact with different frequencies and dimensions because of their biological and energetic makeup. It shows us how people see and experience things is controlled by their vibrational alignment, which is similar to how people meet or don't meet others based on their matching vibrational states. The story makes it seem like these advanced beings watch over us from afar or interact with us in a subtle way. They act as guardians, monitoring our progress and potentially intervening to prevent self-destruction, a concept echoed in the movie The Abyss. This encounter with unidentified flying objects adds to the real-world aspects of these cosmic interactions. Now let's talk about how spiritual ideas like channeling and near-death experiences have affected society as a whole, focusing on how they have become more accepted over time. Because DNA is fractal, it acts as an antenna connecting us to the quantum field, which everyone has the natural ability to channel. This link lets information and energy flow continuously, which can lead to a state of channeling all the time, depending on the frequencies listened to. This idea supports the idea that people, like high-tech radio stations, are always talking to the universe. The complicated ways people interact with the quantum field are similar to her interest in communication systems. This suggests that people are more complex than even the most advanced technologies, like rockets. So, for us to live a full life, we need to combine thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a way that works well together. She gives her younger self personal advice and explains ideas like God, love, and the point of life itself, focusing on how source energy is everywhere and love's ability to hold everything together. Her story shows how people can easily navigate and combine different areas of experience, from the scientific to the spiritual, with the goal of shining their own unique light into the universe.